Hey guys, it's day four, and day four I took off that morning from St. Louis to Kent to get to Miramichi. I was speaking to one of my friends, and he told me, he says, "I'll sponsor you $1 a kilometer if you get to Miramichi tonight." So imagine that gave me the incentive there. So I took off. It was a long journey. It was like 51, 61 kilometers or something because I seen the sign, and the sign was 135 kilometers to Miramichi. That was in Shediac, 12 kilometers from Shediac. So it's quite the journey um, because I know from Miramichi it's exactly to Moncton. No, I mean from Bathurst to Moncton, it's exactly 222 kilometers, 26 kilometers. So, but anyway, I'll calculate exactly how much it is. But what I was saying is that I left St. Louis de Kent that morning, all coffeeed up and all filled because some people had sponsored me some food. And I was trucking for Miramichi. I said I'm going to get there because I want that dollar a kilometer. That would be great for the promotion and for the fundraiser. Because I do have a goal of 1,500 sponsors, and I'm not going to stop until I get them. That's just the way I am. So anyway, yeah, for day four, I was walking and I was sore. My feet were killing me. My blisters, I had lots of blisters, and I kept on stopping and putting more. I had bought some Band-Aid, and I kept on putting Band-Aid and cotton balls and everything. And every couple of kilometers, I had to stop and re-put more cotton balls, and just to so I didn't have to walk on those blisters. So my toes were like spread eagle and in the pair of tennis shoes. So I was kind of sore. So I couldn't wait to get to Miramichi and wait for a nice shower too, because I think it was the longest I've ever been without a shower. So I so I got to Miramichi anyway on day four at about 5:30 at night. So I phoned my friend, and he came to get me, and I stayed there overnight. I actually stayed there 2 nights because the next day he talked to me. He said, "Ah, come on, take a break." So yes, because the next day it was raining, so that way there, no. So and it gave me a chance because I was ahead. I was ahead because I thought it was going to take me like 5 days to get here, and it only actually took four. So you know, day five I just relaxed and I stayed there, and I went out for karaoke that night because it was a Thursday night. I know I sorry, it was a Saturday night, I do believe. And so I just relaxed. So I made a couple of videos there. You can see that on my where they have all the pictures and that. You can find it there. So yeah, basically I'm just doing those videos because it's easier to look at a 5 minutes video than to sit there and read a couple of paragraphs of whatever I did, because I had started doing it, and but eventually all my pictures are going to be with the videos for every date there is. So well, yeah, so by now I was in Miramichi, and that's where when I left Miramichi there on day six in the morning, day six, which was April 5th. Uh, I had about $181 from there because, and I had like 20 sponsors. I know I said that early on, but I was wrong. It's by the time I reached Miramichi, I was leaving Miramichi on day six. I had about 20 sponsors, and about $180 that I had made. I had spent a couple of them, a little bit to eat and that, and coffees, and um, but I did have 20 sponsors, and that was great for me. So I just, like I said, I just wanted to go and let talk to less people as possible because I just wanted to get to Gambleton. So on day six in the morning, I left and I walked 20. My goal was to stop at La Bonne Route because it's about 25 kilometers past Miramichi. So on day six in the morning, it was nice. So I did stop at Ben's for a burger before, for a hot dog before I left, and I had my friend's Crocs, and I had took my shoes off and my brand new sneakers I had bought, and put them in the bag, and had my tarp around my car, and I was doing it. So after I had my burger at Ben's, I took off. I went on the bridge and I started walking for La Villette. So I got to about 2 kilometers, and Crocs are nice. They're comfortable, but they're not for long journey walks because they no, it's so I had to put back my. But they were good for me because my I could put more cotton balls and you know it was comfortable for a couple of kilometers. But then after that, I decided to stop and put my shoes back on, and I looked in my cart and my shoes were gone. The bag that I put my shoes were gone. I said to myself, I said, "Oh no, what am I going to do? I got like 23 kilometers to go, and I can't do this with Crocs." I said, "I'm not going to." So anyway, I I had no choice. I don't know how the shoes were gone, but anyway, they were gone. So I kind of walked to La Villette bare feet uh, for a little bit, Crocs with it a little bit. Anyway, it took me like 8 hours to get. I only got to La Bonne Route at around 9 o'clock at night, and I had left at so it took me like a 12 hours to walk 24 kilometers. So anyway, that's day 6. So I'm going to talk to you on day 6 about that. So day 4 is today, and 5 is I stayed overnight. So I'll talk to you for day 6.